Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlogs. Today is Monday, May 13th and I am 138 pages into Tiamat's Wrath, which is book 8 in the Expanse series, and this is definitely my main focus for this week, and also the novella that comes after it, which I think is called The Last Flight of the Cassandra. Pretty sure that's the name. But yeah, like this is definitely the main focus. I would like to finish it like in the first half of the week, but we'll see. And I also want to start reading the books for another video, and the first one is Seven Faceless Saints, which I know nothing about really. Like it was in my TBR, but I didn't really know anything about it. But I just know that it's like the first book in a fantasy series. And that's it. But I have to read it for a video, and I would definitely like to start. I would definitely like to finish it this week, but I don't know how realistic that is. So I'd like to start it, and then at the end of this week, I have a doctor's appointment on Saturday for my asthma, and then, well, my mom realized during the weekend that this next weekend, she realized last weekend that the next weekend is like the holiday of our hometown, like the party thingy at our hometown. So that's happening. And also I have to, I got a text message saying that, they didn't tell me that it's to take a vaccine, but I'm pretty sure that it's to take a vaccine because I'm supposed to take the tetanus vaccine when I turn 25, and I turned 25 3 months ago, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Like they said that I had an appointment, and it's in my hometown, so I'm actually gonna stay there. Not that this matters for this vlog because it's gonna be next week, but I'm gonna stay there until next Tuesday, like the weekend and Tuesday. And I already talked to my supervisor today about that, and she said that was fine. So I'm gonna take like holiday days for those 2 days, like Monday and Tuesday. Like it actually works out because I'm gonna stay there to enjoy the festivities, I guess, because the holiday is on Monday. So, I'm gonna stay there and do the things that I always did with my parents. Especially my mom. My dad doesn't really care, but the things that I usually do with my mom every year around that time. So that is gonna be a lot of fun. So that is definitely gonna be fun. But like I said, that is actually next week. It doesn't really matter, but like the day where people, will have lunch, like me and a bunch of people from my family, is Sunday. So that is for this weekend. And yeah, also I had to change like one of my shifts at the biobank because I had one on that Monday, and so today I changed with a colleague and I changed it for tomorrow. So I was already gonna be at the biobank in the morning, so now I'm gonna be at the biobank tomorrow morning, tomorrow in the afternoon, and Wednesday morning, which sounds terrible. I hate that for me, but that also means that I don't have to be at the biobank in the next week. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. And yeah, I think that is everything that I have to say for this intro, and welcome to the vlog. Hi, it's Saturday. Yeah, definitely not what I meant to update, but here we are, and I'm exhausted. And honestly, the reason why I didn't update during the week is because I have been exhausted every single day of this week. and I just filmed like the updates that I had to film for the video for this book, because like I had to film the updates so I could keep reading the book. So like, I kind of had to update, and yeah, that's it. I didn't have the energy or the willpower to film anymore because this week has been a lot at work. I got home like so late every day, and then I just read, watched YouTube, and just existed. I am so tired. And today I also had to wake up early. I don't know if I mentioned, I think I did. I had a doctor's appointment in the morning for my asthma. Went well, by the way. And then I came home. We like cleaned the house. We went grocery shopping. We prepared like some of the desserts for tomorrow. And it's already almost midnight. So yeah, I have not read a single page today, and I am so tired. And tomorrow I have to wake up early again because it's the lunch of the party thing. So yeah, people are gonna be here, so we have to do stuff. So yeah, so excited for that. But I have read some things this week, not that much honestly, but like I read some things. So I finished this book, and I think I was just like 100 and something pages into it, and I finished it, and I absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 stars. Absolutely obsessed with this book, and I like it made me so sad. This entire book, like I was just sad and stressed, and I mean there were like a few moments of happiness when like the main characters were having a few moments of happiness, but overall like it was just so sad because the characters were all suffering. They were all like in terrible circumstances, and they were all suffering, and they were all like apart from each other. And yeah, it was sad, but also like it was such a good book. I was so invested in everything that was happening, and there were like two main plots, and I was really invested in both. And I really like the way that both of those things are going, because they're kind of still going, and especially like one of them is very much still going on. And I also always love the action scenes in these books, like the fight scenes that are like in space are absolutely insane. And I also really like the way that it ended, because it ended actually like on a happy ish note, like on one circumstance, like things went like on a happy direction. So I'm actually really happy with the way that it ended, and yeah, absolutely loved it. Like I said, gave it 5 stars. Obsessed. Then I read the novella that comes after this, which is called The Last Flight of the Cassandra. And like it comes after this, I guess on publication order, but like in the timeline, it is happening at the same time as the first book in the series. So there's that. And we're following the crew of the Cassandra, and they like find something very weird, and we see that like how their choices of what to do with that have like effects on them and their lives. And I mean, I can't say anymore. It was like my ebook was literally 14 pages long. So, that was it. If I say like literally any word more about it, I'll spoil everything. But like it was 14 pages long. Like it was fine, but it wasn't anything crazy, but it was still like a fun time, and it was definitely a fun setting, and I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. And yesterday I started Seven Faceless Saints, but I only read 7%, so I don't have much to say. But I mean, the first chapter, like it was like it started with the death basically of the character we were following the first chapter, so that was interesting, intriguing. All I know is that there are, I'm guessing, 7 saints. I know that there are some saints. I'm guessing there are 7 because of the title, and they have like, I don't remember now the word that they use for them, but they are like kind of descendants from the gods, and they have like the powers associated with the gods, and they are like in a sort of castle. I mean, they call it the palazzo, so I'm guessing it's a castle, but I don't know if it's actually a castle, some sort of building, and they are like very high up on society. They are treated very well, and it's one of those that dies. It's the one that is descendant from death, and that's actually terrible because he, like, if anyone else would have died, like, he could have kind of communicated with the soul to, like, of the person who died to find out what happened. But since he was the one who died and he was the only one with those powers there, no one can do it for him. So now they're trying to get someone else there to do that. But if they take too long, like, the soul is gone, And I mean, there's where I'm at. Like, I read only the first 2 chapters, and the first one was about the guy dying, and the second one was about a guy whose name I don't remember, but he's also, like, descendant from a god, but he does not have the powers because not everyone gets the powers. And he is, like, I don't know if he's, like, head of security of the palazzo or something like that, but he's basically the one responsible for figuring out how that guy died. And, like, I flipped to the 3rd chapter, and it's in the POV of a girl. That's all I know because, like, I just saw the name, but have not read anything about her or that chapter or anything else. But I'm definitely intrigued. It's an interesting setting. Magic also seems interesting, but, like, I think it was like 28 pages or something like that I read. So yeah, I can't really talk much about it. But yeah, that is everything that I have read so far this week. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be reading anything today because I am exhausted. Like, even reading, like, the directions on the recipe that I was doing, I was not, my brain was not braining. So I don't think I can actually read a book where I have to, comprehend what I'm reading. Don't think I have the brain power for that right now. And tomorrow, yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna read because I'm gonna have lunch with, like, my family and, like, extended family, not just my parents. And they were probably gonna stay here in the afternoon. They might stay here for dinner, and then I'm gonna go to the party at night. So am I gonna read at all? To be determined. Like, am I gonna read more at all the rest of this week? I have no idea. Honestly, absolutely no clue. So yeah, there is that. But I think that is everything that I had to say for now. And yeah, I think I'll just talk to you on Monday to wrap this up. Okay, so it is Monday. I'm here to wrap up the vlog, and I actually don't have anything to update because I did in fact not read anything else since the last time I talked to you. Pretty sure it was like Saturday night, like pretty late. So yeah, like I was so tired on Saturday, so I just went to sleep. And then yesterday was the day that there were, people here all day. Basically, like I woke up and actually I was editing my video for Tiamat's Wrath, and then, people got here. We had lunch. Then we like spent the afternoon together. We had dinner, and then everyone left, but me and my mom went to the concert that was going on, and then there were like fireworks, and then I came home, and by the time I came home it was like almost 1 a.m. So I did in fact not read anything else. That's what happened. And this week I just finished Tiamat's Wrath. I read The Last Flight of the Cassandra, and I started Seven Faceless Saints. I think I read like 7%. Yeah, 7%. So yeah, I think I told you it was like 2 chapters. So I only read 451 pages, which is definitely not as much as I wanted, but this week was so like tiring. I was so tired every single day, and like even during the weekend, I had no time to rest, and I also had no time to read. So, it is what it is. I'm not actually unhappy with the amount I read this week because this week was the way that it was. But yeah, that is everything for this weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!